On the surface, it would seem that Missy Barker Johnson's life has revolved around sports. It doesn't take long, though, to realize that sports have only been the vehicle to a greater understanding of the gifts she has been given and an instruction manual on how to use them. Missy makes no bones about the fact that she grew up in a sports family. Her father, Max, played baseball, softball, basketball, and golf. One of her favorite sounds and childhood memories is of her father's metal cleats on the concrete sidewalk at Sandy Springs Park after finishing a game. Missy and her younger brother Billy played and excelled at sports in their youth. Their father used sports to teach them that to be the best at something took dedication and commitment. She recalls pitching 100 softballs against their barn every day, only taking a break at Easter and Christmas. Max didn't just send Missy out to practice, he practiced with her. This lesson of commitment was not lost on his young daughter, and neither was the lesson of self-sacrifice. Both Max and Missy's mother, Ellen, were hard workers, providing their children with few luxuries but all the necessities of life. Missy went to Alcoa High School, where she was a standout pitcher on the softball team, as well as a member of Alcoa's first-ever women's golf team. She was the first windmill fast-pitch player in the area and became known for her pitching speed. Missy had interest from several colleges and universities. Aside from getting a top-notch education, it was very important to her to stay close to her family. Maryville College was an easy decision. Missy played softball and majored in business administration. She is thankful for the lifelong friends made and the business education she received from the faculty, including Dr. Sherry Casper, Carolyn Cuddy, and Duncan Crawford, who taught a business law class. Missy wasn't overly interested in business law, nor the 8 a.m. class period, but she never missed a class. Mr. Crawford's demeanor reinforced her love of the college's close-knit, family-like atmosphere. After graduation in 1990, Missy worked in sales for 8 years. She knew that she wasn't fulfilling her calling, and she was struggling for answers. After a particularly frustrating day at work, she vented to her husband, Kent. He asked her, "What would you do if you could do anything?" After thinking about it, she replied, "Interior design." He then told her, "Go quit your job tomorrow and sign up for school." And, with Kent's support, that's exactly what she did. Missy earned her Associate of Applied Science degree in Interior Design Technology from Pellissippi State in 2000. Little did she know that God was finally beginning to reveal His path for her. One of Missy's friends, Angie Martin, hired her to redesign the bedroom of her daughter, who was diagnosed with cancer. Angie was overwhelmed with the result and told her friend she had a gift that could and should be used to change lives and glorify God. The friends took a moment to pray together, and in 2008, Missy started Kingdom Design Ministries, a nonprofit dedicated to providing dream room makeovers for children who have experienced devastation. Directing Kingdom Design Ministries is, Missy fervently believes, God's purpose for her life. Missy uses her knowledge of interior design to create spaces for children that are not only colorful and fun, but also accessible and practical. Much more than just an aesthetic makeover, these projects can require architects, plumbers, electricians, and specialists. The punch lists often include some of the latest ADA-compliant fixtures. Depending on a family's particular needs, a project budget can be as little as $1,000 or as much as $20,000. Kingdom Design Ministries holds 3 fundraisers per year and uses that funding to pay for 100% of each project. Families are never charged for any of the services. Though Missy is the executive director, hers is an unpaid position, and she has no paid staff members. Since its inception, Kingdom Design Ministries has completed 14 projects, with more planned. Missy's work has won awards by the Tennessee chapter of the International Interior Design Association. Missy and Kent have been married for almost 20 years and have 2 beautiful children, Cannon and Carly Brooke, who seem to be following in their mother's footsteps when it comes to sports and serving others. Kingdom Design Ministries is a family commitment with all members doing what they can to help. Cannon and Carly Brooke love helping put smiles on the faces of other children and hope in their hearts. As a Christian, Missy Johnson seeks God's guidance daily and applies Scripture to her life and work. Mark 9:23 is especially meaningful to her. All things are possible to him that believes, as is Proverbs 3:5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. She is also very familiar with Psalm 41:1, where David begins, "Blessed is he who considers the helpless." For believing, for trusting, for considering the helpless, and for, as the Maryville College mission statement concludes, dedicating a life of creativity and service to the peoples of the world, we are pleased to award Missy Barker Johnson a 2017 Alumni Citation.